The time is 8:22 a little more than time on this Thursday morning, October 10th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter and Chillo Morning News on this Thursday morning, October 10th, 2018. And good morning to y'all this lovely Thursday morning, October 10th, 2018. It is 8:22 and it is 55 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories out of Peter Channel Morning News is Turkey says 109 terrorists killed as troops continue to advance into Syria. PG&E slapped for cutting power to millions of Californians. Trump says he will cooperate with Democrats give us his right to make smaller, stiff direct demand for impeachment. Biden campaign slams New York Times op-ed by conservative offer beyond Ukraine claims. Plan never worked for any Republican candidate. Pence A be to release workers of his own new Ukraine calls, and both Republicans and Democrats have been called an impeachment a coup. A fall nor'easter will bring strong winds, heavy rain, and coastal weather to the New England region throughout the weekend. Germany host Alex Trebek says he's near the end of his life amid cancer complications. Gavin Newsom signs Greenfield has density laws that target California cities. Memory Garden found with brutal video and photos lead to a murder arrest. Here's for Hero Targeted is our Arizona official denied an adoption fraud scheme. Turkey's military saw the Syria lives more than 100 Kurdish fighters dead, report says. In hate-filled manifesto, German synagogue attackers sought a wide audience. Frustration grows among EU finance ministers over Brexit deadlock. U.S. President, Hong Kong, human rights and democracy will punish the wrong people, says ex-Trump envoy. Measles conveys career in Boston, Public Health Commission said, after China objects Apple removes app used by Hong Kong protesters. Trump reportedly makes concessions to China before trade talks. First U.S.-China trade talks this July. Manugu and Warner Bros. Awarded $8 billion. Looking at stock now, 181.97 at 26.346.01, SP found of 26.34, 29, 19.40, and Nasdaq kept 79.96 and 7 at 03.74. Board Space Express toward commercial route test flights this year. Sounders and Solar Systems Moon King with 20 more spotted. Change of memory tests go catch Alzheimer's earlier in women. Health diet improves depression in teens, study says. STDs are spread like wildfire in the U.S. and Oregon data, but breast cancer need be defined without God and family. North Korea on Thursday, last round of the European Union members of the UN Security Council issued a statement condemning this recent test of a new submarine launched ballistic missile. Swedish Academy awards 2 Nobel Prizes in literature after 2018 scandal. Turkish defense is serious, a successful Gordon leader say. Russia, the state's opposition leaders, NGOs as foreign agent. Senators Chris Van Hollen and Lindsey Graham announced in an outline that opposed sanctions against Turkey for attacking Kurdish fortresses in Syria. Democratic presidential candidate Senator Michael Bennet unveiled a plan. Thursday, he said he will revolutionize the U.S. housing industry. Turkey's offensive in Syria says section will go on, leaders say. North Korea slams EU nations over statement of condemning the Islamiyah test. California bans controversial pesticide linked to health issues in children. North Alabama town is dealing with about a $400,000 budget shortfall, mostly education side, but school and town officials expect to bridge gap with various revenue sources. Peter Channel News Time is 8:27. Time now for Peter Channel Sports Support. Howie Kendrick Grand Slam NLDS Game 5 as the Washington Nationals stunned the Los Angeles Dodgers 7-3 as they advanced in LCS and take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Iranian more than allowed to attend soccer game for the first time since 1981. And South Park fires in response to the China ban. And New England Patriots will be taking on the New York Giants at 8:30 on Thursday Night Football. Gillette and Foxborough. While the Boston Bruins will be taking on Colorado Avalanche. Game time 9 o'clock. Peter Chill news time is 8:27. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and transit check. Baby! Bought the MBTA Fairway Trade 586. 7:50 a.m. from Framingham this morning. Framingham is offering 10 minutes back to the PTC implementation work. Worcester Trade 508, 6 minutes 7 a.m. from Worcester is offering 5 10 minutes back between Western Day and the substation to the trade driver inbound trade 586. Low trade 391, 7:55 a.m. from North Station of 100, North Station of 20-30 minutes basket due to early medical equipment and late travel equipment. And low trade 309, 8:60 a.m. from North Station of 100, North Station 5 minutes basket due to early medical emergency causing late travel equipment. Beverly trade 191, 7:08 a.m. from North Station Harbor, 10-20 minutes basket between London, Beverly to the late round trade 202, and Rockport trade 103. 7:50 a.m. from North Station Harbor, 10 minutes basket between North Station and Rockport to the late round, but equipment and terminal congested. The ferry say I'm looking good. Okay, look at that ways and byways in New England on this. Look at it, byways and byways. In Providence, 95 in the southbound side, so between Techno Providence, 95, northbound side, so between Yorktown and downtown Providence, 95, northbound, so after Route 4, East Greenwich. 146, both ends, by wire, 146, 99, on the North Smithfield stretch. 99, northbound side, so 126, down to 120 to the Lincoln stretch. 95, southbound side, so 114 in Cumberland. 295 in the southbound side, so over the Justin down Route 14 in Crescent. 2195 in the northbound side, so over the Crescent stretch. Newport Bridge to the westbound side, a little bit slow. Jamestown, wide open Chicago Bridge is on, looking good. Out of the Cape, Board Bridge is southbound side, a tad bit slow. Board 20 is southbound side, slow after the bottom watery, headed towards Falmouth. 485 in the northbound side, between 85 and Milford out of the Route 9 of Westport. 95 in the northbound side, so between Walpole out of 120 and the Captain. Massback, eastbound, so between Auckland and Alwyn and on the San Francisco and downtown Boston. Massback, westbound, so on the Austin Brand tolls. 24, northbound side from 139 and red off out of 128 and Captain. Route 3 and northbound side from between way before out of Route 128 and Captain. 128 and Braintree, Summer Expressway and northbound side from between Braintree and downtown Boston. Summer Expressway, southbound side from Dorchester gas tanks. Massback, westbound so the Austin tolls over the Logan Airport and westbound side hit bricks with Logan Airport and South Boston. Summer telephone count also good Route 1 and southbound side between River and Charlestown and 93 southbound side slow between Bethune and the Zinc Bridge and downtown Boston. 128 northbound side from Peterborough stretch. 120 is southbound side, so between Linfield all the way down to Route 2 and Lexington, Route 2 westbound, so over the Lexington stretch, Route 2 eastbound, so around the Youngstown down the Belmont stretch. 3 is southbound side, so between 495, below down to 128 in Burlington, 485 in the southbound side, so between Lawrence all the way down to Chelmsford. And 146 in the eastbound side. 146 northbound, so between back to 29 eastbound, so between 146 down to Route 9 in Worcester. Peter Chill news time is 8:30. Time now for weather report, and it's a cloudy day for moment. I expect this to be a nasty nor'easter, and like the rain down around Plymouth and down around Cape Islands and down around the Southern Massachusetts coast and the coastal Rhode Island, and like the moderate bands of nuisance showers from northern Rhode Island and the southern Massachusetts and down the eastern portions of Connecticut. And expect this to be a windy, wet game tonight in Gillette Stadium, Foxborough. And Norton Lester's got a game against Dover Sherman at 3:30 p.m. at Norton High School, but that could be in jeopardy because it is going to be a wet and windy day. Flood watch continues for southeastern Massachusetts in the following areas: Baltimore, Bristol, Dukes, Nantucket, and Plymouth. Friday morning, long duration, every rainfall event will impact southeast Massachusetts is going to keep down Friday. Will let it rain still fall on Friday night into Saturday morning. Total rainfall 3 to 6 inches expected on Friday. The heaviest rainfall expected across Plymouth County and the Upper Cape Ward. The local area amounts are possible. Significant in portrayed flood is likely in. Flood watch means there will be a potential for flood based on current forecasting. You should monitor later forecast be alert for possible flood warnings. There's limiters, but the flooded should be prepared to take action to flood development. Wind gusts remain in effect until 6 a.m. Friday. Northeast winds 20-30 miles and gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Portions of eastern and southeastern Massachusetts and central and south and Rhode Island until 6 a.m. on Friday. And gusty winds could blow around and scooter option 3 limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result in. This will be a long period of strong temperature wind expected. Worst to be on the Cape Downs and the south coast of Massachusetts and coastal Rhode Island. Wait, forecast goes like this. Rain, 55 degrees for the day. Breezy skies will up at about 17 to 20 miles gust size. 39 miles an hour. Chance is 1% new percent between half and 3/4 days possible. Tonight, rain, low at 50 degrees and northeast about 17 miles an hour gust size. 33 miles an hour. Chance is 8% new percent between half and 3/4 days possible for Friday. Rain, 56 degrees. Northeast about 17 miles an hour gust size. 32 miles an hour. Chance is 8% new percent between half and 3/4 days possible for Friday night. Rain likely clouds got 50 degrees, northeast about 11, 6 miles gust size, 39 miles an hour, chance of 30%, new about 3 half and quarter inch possible for Saturday, just rain made for 3 p.m. Mostly clouds got 58 about 46 degrees, north about 8 to 11 miles an hour gust size, 31 miles an hour, chance of 40%. Sunday, most of that's got about 6 down about 44 degrees, west about 3 and 5 miles an hour for Club State, most of that's got about 6, 7 about 46 degrees, Common Kevin to southward 5 miles in the afternoon for Tuesday, most of the sun's got about 6, 7, about 47 degrees. Common coming southwest about 6 miles an hour afternoon. And Wednesday, just rain, partly sun's got about 62 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour, just for 50%. Right now, Norton it is a overcast at 55 degrees. That's great for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this October 10th, 2018 on a Thursday. Peter, if you have a good morning with a good presentation, we have a one leg.